Good morning. Welcome back to the Two-Stroke Turbo channel. You are looking at my shop dog Stella, who is supervising everything and knows all about what's going on in the inner workings of the shop today. And as you may have followed or figured out, or maybe you've been watching my channel for a while, I dabble with these funky old cars. They're just everywhere. They follow me, they find me, they love me, I love them. It's a great opportunity. I feel very blessed and happy to have found a job that I really like. I've been doing it for almost 40 years. As you may have guessed, things just appear like out of nowhere. Broken cars just come from all over. Very rare ones, two not so rare ones, but I just can't answer the phone anymore. I get 30 messages per day. Anyhow, I'm ranting about a good problem. A worse problem, well, not too bad. This is a, not sure the year, it's a Citroen Truckette. AK400 is the model number. You guys have seen a few of these on my channel. Very cool, very unique little vehicles. They're basically a 2CV front half, and then they're a truckette in the back. Some are high top, some are low top, some are outfitted for different needs. I think they even have like ambulance and maybe concierge service, like food service ones, like hot dog trucks, that type of thing. This one is sort of an army theme. Very nice. The customer has replaced just about everything. I mean, I think he took it down to nothing and he's rebuilt it, and he's done a fine job. Really, the paint, the body work, and the details are really, really nice. The interior appointments are all good. It has nice seats. It has nice door panels. But he brought it to me for the final push, and that is electrical. And oh my, what a mess this is. I've had a few different vehicles come to me where customers are like, oh, just slap a new wire harness in. Well, let me tell you something. There is no such thing as slapping a new wire harness into a vehicle. It's always tried, how do I say it? It's always trial and error. And there's so many different versions of these things. They're made in so many different countries. Sometimes a wire harness, supposedly for a French-made truckette, is different than an Argentinian-made one or a Spanish-made one or whatever, but there's always differences. So the old wire harness is here in a box. The new wire harness is installed, but of course nothing works. Except it does now, because I've been working on it. So let's take a look at what I've been doing. It's hard for me to film such a slow process because I've got to do continuity checks, I've got to check fuses, I've got to check lights and bulbs and sockets. So I'm going to skip through all that and just show you what we've done. First of all, we're going to hook the battery up, and happy to say that I've ironed out a lot of the issues with this vehicle. It runs, and we have headlights and running lights and brake lights and a horn. So this is your light switch here. First click is running lights, and we will have glowing red. All right, so if we take the headlight switch and we give it one more twist, we should have headlights. And we do. Headlights. Now, high beams on a 2CV is fairly interesting. You see this contraption here? You pull a cable and the whole thing, there's your high beam. Effectively, you pull the cable, you raise the beams, and you got high beams. Isn't that funny? That's the way that works. So we're working through this thing. It's taken a long time. I am now trying to figure out the interior, like gauges, dash lights, turn signals. Nothing on the interior works, nothing. And that's because there's a dead short. If I put a fuse in the fuse panel for anything to do with the interior, it just blows. So that blows literally because I've got to take apart, there's a direct short to ground. In other words, something powered is going direct to ground. So I've got to unplug everything and sort it out. It takes a while. Don't let anybody tell you that you don't need persistence, that you don't need gumption, that you don't need some savvy experience to make these old cars work. It can be done, but it just takes a while. So I appreciate everyone watching. I appreciate your patience getting through this video on something very, very similar, but it's a fun vehicle. So I thought I'd put it out there, and you guys can tell me what you think. Please leave me a like, subscribe, or comment. I know you want to. Just hit that button. All right, thanks for watching. We'll catch you on the next video.